Today's video is sponsored by Noom, and I want to show you how meal prep and Noom in combination can be the most successful tools to reach your goals. So I have two recipes today for you that you can easily log into your app, into your Noom app. And the first recipe is a Moroccan style crispy chickpea salad, and the second is a maple Dijon chicken meal prep bowl. And they are absolutely delicious, and I'm going to show you how you can log them into your app. Let's start with the Moroccan chickpea salad, and for that you will have to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit as well. Then go get some home-cooked or canned chickpeas and rinse and drain if necessary. And then add 2 cups to a clean kitchen towel and start tabbing and rubbing the chickpeas to ensure that they're super dry. Dry chickpeas are the secret to crispy chickpeas. Then remove the skins that came off by rubbing. Lift the kitchen towel and add the chickpeas to a large baking sheet. Drizzle half a tablespoon of avocado oil on them and mix them with your hands to ensure that they're all well coated. Then it's time to season the chickpeas, and you have 2 options here. You can either make your own spice mix and then sprinkle over the chickpeas, or you can make your life so much easier and simply buy Ras El Hanout. Add about 2 teaspoons of Ras El Hanout to the chickpeas and half a teaspoon of sea salt, and then mix again with your hands until it's well combined. Spread out the chickpeas in an even layer and then place in the preheated oven for 25 minutes. While the chickpeas are crisping up in the oven, it's time to get a saucepan or a little pot. Fill it with water and place it on the stovetop on high to bring the water to the boil. Get a head of romaine lettuce and slice it into about 1-inch thick slices. And then add the slices to your salad spinner. Rinse under cold running water and then spin dry to ensure it's as dry as possible, as any excess water will water down your dressing and also make your salad soggy over time. Now get 4 stalks of washed celery and 2 large carrots. First, peel the carrots and then julienne them. But if you don't have a julienne peeler, you can also simply grate the carrots with a grater. Put the carrots into a bowl and set aside. Then cut all the celery stalks lengthwise once or twice, depending on how wide they are, and then start dicing them into about 1/2-inch thick pieces. Once you finish dicing all the celery, put that into the same bowl with the carrots or another bowl and set aside too. By now, your water on the stove should be boiling, so it's time to carefully add 4 fridge cold eggs to the boiling water and boil the eggs for approximately 8 minutes. Set a timer for this so you don't forget and overcook them. Next, make the dressing. For that, cut a lemon in half and an orange in half and add 2 tablespoons lemon juice, 1 tablespoon orange juice, 2 tablespoons olive oil, half a teaspoon ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon sweet paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon cumin, 1 crushed clove of garlic, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh mint. This gives the salad such an amazing flavor. And lastly, about half a teaspoon of honey to a sealable container. Seal the container tightly and then shake to combine. Most dressings are heavily oil-based and hard to fit into our everyday diet, but this one gets all its flavor from spices, fresh lemon and orange juice and the mint leaves. So yummy. And now it's already time to assemble our meal prep jars. Add your dressing first, then your hard-boiled eggs cut into quarters, the julienne carrots and diced celery, a handful of cilantro, a 1/4 of the crispy chickpeas, 2 tablespoons crumbled feta cheese, and lastly, fill up the jar with the romaine lettuce. These salads will last in the fridge for up to 4 days. Don't forget to log your meal into your Noom app to keep track of your goals. Noom encourages you to stop dieting and instead get lifelong results with their daily tips and tricks, as well as meal logging. By clicking on the little steaming pot sign, you can pull up the recipes you've already entered yourself into the app and choose one serving, so it calculates exactly what you've put into your meal prep lunch. And when you click on the analysis button, you can see that with some overnight oats for breakfast and these lunch bowls, you're right on track with your greens and yellows. I absolutely love this app, not only because of the easy way to log meals and track progress, but because I have a personal coach on there. I can message at any time to help me stay on track with my goals. If you want to give Noom a try, click the link down in the description for a 40-day trial. I was hooked right from the start. And now let's make the maple Dijon chicken meal prep bowls. For that, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and then get a large bowl, very large bowl, and add 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and 1/2 tablespoon of maple syrup to it. Then get a whisk and whisk and whisk and whisk until it's super well combined and smooth, and then set it aside. Now get an onion and peel it, and then cut it finely into slices until you reach about a cup of finely sliced onion. You will either need your whole onion, or in my case, because I have a gigantic onion, I only used half of it. Then go get about 1.5 pounds of sweet potato. That is either one gigantic one or 2 medium-sized ones. Peel them and dice them, and then add them to the onions and the Dijon sauce. And then get 1.5 pounds of washed Brussels sprouts and cut them in half one by one and add them to the bowl as well. Now, when you've finished cutting and dicing all your vegetables, it's time to mix them well with the Dijon maple oil sauce. I recommend using your hands to ensure that every single piece is well coated, and once you've mixed it all together, it's time to spread it out on a large baking sheet. Use the largest baking sheet you have because you want everything to be in one layer. If it doesn't fit on the baking sheet, use a second baking sheet and put them one next to the other or one on top of the other in the oven. Now it's time to put it all in the oven for 25 minutes. Set a timer to 25 minutes. Then get another small baking sheet and add 2 9 to 10 ounce chicken breasts to the baking sheet and season with sea salt and poultry seasoning on one side and on the other. And then when your vegetable timer hits the 20-minute mark, it's time to add the chicken breasts to the oven as well, because they need approximately 20 minutes to cook through. Once the timer goes off, remove both the veggies and the chicken from the oven, and then sprinkle 8 pecans and 2 tablespoons of dried cranberries over the roasted vegetables and give them a good toss. Then divide everything in 4 and add to 4 meal prep containers. These maple Dijon chicken meal prep bowls last in the fridge for up to 4 days. There you have it, 8 meal prep lunches, all made in about an hour. When it's time to eat, just make room at your office desk and either eat right out of the jar or pour it out onto a plate and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more recipes like this. Give this video a big thumbs up. And if you try any of the recipes, don't forget to snap a picture, post it on Instagram and tag me. I love seeing when you make any of my recipes. And again, thank you Noom for sponsoring this video. And if you're looking for more meal prep recipes, go check out this video.